I love camping in the wilderness. But sometimes eating gorp, gruel, and Soylent Greens gets a little old. And a lot of the prepackaged stuff at the stores is really expensive. So what I do is I just make my own sushi. And to do that, here's what you're gonna need.
First off, you'll need some Japanese sushi rice, some pork wool, some canned fish, furikake rice seasoning, powdered wasabi, nori seaweed, sushi seasoning or rice vinegar, some avocados, salt, and a bowl of water. So go ahead to your local Asian market, get the ingredients you need, and make your way back home. It's okay. I'll wait. Take your time. Are you back yet? Okay, here's how we make the stuff.
First thing you're gonna need is the rice, and I fill this pot about a third of the way. And then we wanna cover it with some water.
You're gonna want to make sure there's enough water in the pot so that the rice doesn't burn. And then, we wait. Actually, you might want to give the rice a stir every so often, so it doesn't stick to the pot and get brown. When it's done boiling, it should be fluffy and not too wet.
First thing you're gonna do is roll your sleeves up and pretend you're a sushi chef. Next thing you're gonna do is take this sushi seasoning. Rice vinegar also works. And it says 2 teaspoons for every 4 cups of cooked rice. We're just gonna eyeball it. And then you just mix it up. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is take our sushi seaweed. You're gonna put your seaweed down, rough side up, and then just grab some rice. Don't worry about using your hands. There's no need to be gingerly or anything. And then you just flatten it out. And then we're gonna put some of our seasonings. This is furikake. It's a really tasty rice seasoning. And then this is dried pork. I know it looks like someone's hair, but it tastes a lot better than that.
After that, slice up a nice fat avocado and give that boy a twist. And stick your knife into that seed. Cut that bad boy into some thin pieces and add it to your sushi roll like so.
And after you've added your avocado, you take the sushi, you add some water to the edge to make it stick, and then you roll it really tight. There you go. Now we're gonna do the fun part, cutting it. You need a really sharp knife for this, because otherwise the sushi will just squish and it won't really get sliced up.
They even sell powdered wasabi, which is easy to carry in a rucksack with the rest of your food.
So you just take some of this powder out. And again, don't worry about being messy. Unless there's bears with a taste for wasabi, then you gotta be careful. You're gonna add a bit of water. It's probably a better idea to mix it in a cup or something, but oh well. That's a spicy meatball. Okay, next we're gonna do onigiri. It's a rice ball with stuff in it. You can kind of think of it as a Japanese sandwich. First thing you want to do is add some salt to this water. So once you've got your salt water, you just want to dip your hands in there and sort of get salt water all over. And this will prevent the rice from sticking to your hands. Once your hands are moist enough, you just go right in and take a wad of rice. And this I'm just gonna ball up in my hands. It's more or less what it's like to make a snowball. And after that, I just want to punch a little dimple into it. And that's where we're going to fill it with some goodies. Oh yeah. So we've got that fish, and we've got our pork again. Okay, rice ball 1 gets this delicious fish food. Man, if I was a fish, I would eat this up every day. I guess I'd be a cannibal though, in that case, because it was fish. Rice ball 2 gets the pork sung. Oh yeah. It's like playing with Play-Doh. Rice ball 3, which is the traditional triangle looking shape. We're just gonna put some of this fish with fermented black beans in. Oh man. I'm gonna sprinkle some of this rice seasoning on it too, actually. Might as well. Oops. That's okay. It's just more delicious that way. And finally, you're gonna seal it with some seaweed. Cut it into 3 strips.
If you're saving the onigiri for later, you might want to hold off on adding the seaweed until you're ready to eat, just so it'll stay crispy. As for me, I'm about to eat those plump balls right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Imagine eating this after a long day's hike. You know, just because you're backpacking in the wilderness doesn't mean you should stick to a diet of oatmeal and paste and nutritional supplements. This stuff is real food. Our hunter-gathering ancestors, when they went backpacking in the wild, they ate some real food. So why shouldn't you? Oh man. Something about this triangle shape. It's delicious. I gotta sample all 3. Otherwise, it's not a full video. Although, Japanese etiquette would probably want me to eat some pickled ginger in between to cleanse my palate or something. Oh, that's good. I need some water though, or green tea. The irony is that I'm actually not Japanese, I'm Chinese. Oh, yeah. This is a good day.